Hello everyone, welcome to my first play of The Witcher 3. Gonna check this game out. I've actually not played the first one, only played a little bit of the second one. And I haven't actually started this one, I just now tried to start it, but I apparently have my sound settings wrong. However, we should be good to go this time. Let me turn this audio down just a bit, just in case it's overpowered my voice on stream. That does sound pretty loud. Yeah. Apparently my audio settings just aren't working. I don't know what's going on. I think my PC is dying right now. Anyway, playing on ultra settings, and we're going to jump right into a brand new game here. I've already watched the little first intro cinematic. I'm going to go with Blood and Broken Bones difficulty level. Going to show tutorials. And I still don't know if I should simulate Witcher 2 save or not. See, I didn't play it, so I don't know. I'm just going to say off. Because, I mean, I don't know anything about The Witcher 2, so. But I don't want to miss out on something. I'm just going to off. I'm doing it off. Random horse. War horse. Just random death or everything. Raven through the eyeball. Nice opening. Kaer Morhen, Witcher Keep, banks of the Gwynlake.
You know I don't find that amusing.
The annual
It
nude
wasn't
scene
meant to
opening.
amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
As she lets down her long flowing hair. Welcome to the tutorial. Tutorial introduces the game's core elements. Alright. Use your Witcher senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Minimap and objectives. Yup. Find objectives for your active quest. Hold left trigger to use your Witcher senses. I think my control stick may be a little off, but I'd say a little too sensitive maybe. The back button does that. Just a little bit down. Yennefer.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Dang it, the sensitivity is just a little off. Vertical sensitivity is a little off too. Better to get this out of the way now though. There's not a setting for like vertical and horizontal. That's good enough, I believe.
silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Candles out.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Just talk to her so she says.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I just really like that little way they put out candles and such. Yep, I could walk.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Locked keyboard. To unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press A, really? Let's go admire the scenery.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
This game is rather beautiful. Snowy mountains, vast ravines. Knows how to tease what's coming. I cannot do that. Alright, tutorial, I'll play by your rules.
Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
admit we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame, but this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she is to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Press A while facing a ladder to begin climbing. B to climb. That's a little awkward.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Falling from a great height can lead to injury or death, of course. So that's a great high, huh? Wow. Speed while running to leap over obstacles.
Should I turn back and help you? First! Na 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 na. Oh no, Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's do the tutorial.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Alright. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords. One steel, providing humans and non-humans, the other silver, for slaying monsters. So steel for humans, silver for monsters, easy to remember. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. Signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger, faster foes. Left on the D-pad to draw your steel. Sheath it, hold left or right. Select or deselect the target. Your target selected, all your attacks are ready for you.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Stop showing off, Geralt. What the blazes are you doing? Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Dodge to one side, press B.
This will be quick and painful.
To roll, and A.
Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle. Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike!
Select
Counter
trigger
strike!
just before your opponent strikes to perform a counterattack.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Come on! At them! Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quinn.
Select the Queen. Press A to make it active. To cast it, press right trigger.
Ciri, Quinn is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Against damage, okay.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. Come on. At them.
Oh.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock it. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can...
I don't know why skipping the dialogue is a little annoying.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt. I'm too old for this shit. See this? Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Back to a bomb before it's not me. Hold RB and aim at the highlighted training posts. Yep. Combat tutorial's over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. Stop training, simply shoot your sword by holding it. Okay.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will. Ow!
Yep. Whoa.
Who's next?
You'll never learn. Damn it.
I'm too old for this shit.
Come on, come closer.
Okay, I think I got the green one for this.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? No!
Temeria, the road to Vizima. I didn't pay attention to the year, but I'm assuming it's years later.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
They must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. Life on the continent in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating you should fight them with your silver sword. Creative. Whoa, that damage. Die. Adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or meditating for at least 1 hour. Note that while playing on the difficulty I'm playing on, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Huh, well that's good. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slot for quick use during combat. Press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up to eat it now or generate a portion of your vitality. To have your horse come to you, double press left stick. Bandits calling them Temeria's soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or shielding them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted. So bandits in the woods. So now wasn't that can loot bodies, cool. extinguish this fire just because I want to.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
So that was the bird thing. Cool. Yep. Let's keep pressing that. While I'm out here, might as well pick up as much of this flower stuff as I can. I'll probably use it later. I don't like how far that zooms in. It's still annoying. But yeah. Let me go ahead and do something really quick. I'm thinking about it.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Horses, which are spend most of their time on the road in search of the next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, blah blah blah. Always count on this horse Roach to help him in his travels.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Slow now. Giddy up.
Okay.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's
go.
pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Look at the sign real quick. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels hereby strictly forbidden. Anyone come trying to cut down will be summarily executed. Blah blah blah. Well. Come on, Roach. New marker, ransacked village. More people hang.
Slower.
Come on.
sometime later.
We going?
Help me! Help!
Well, I should be.
It's gone.
Yeah. Come out.
Getting a little bit of frame rate drops during cutscenes.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
50 crowns.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go.
A new entry has been added to the bestiary. Press whatever that is to open the menu and read it. Including tips and strategies for how to best them. Oh. Griffins were once found high in the mountains. Humans encroached on the lands. It seems got a new source and much more plentiful and easier caught prey, cows, sheep, and shepherds. They're still wary of main roads and towns, where probably lanes to high which are likely to dwell. Is half eagle, half wildcat. Especially hated as subspecies known as royal griffins and arc griffins. So they're vulnerable to bombs and the blue symbol and purple poisons. Ghouls are vulnerable against blue poisons. Ghouls and Greviers are hard to describe. In part, they're simple humans, yet on the whole, they are the utter negation of all that is human. They have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentient, reason, or even spark of consciousness. They're driven by one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Zombies. Basically just zombies. I'm pressing B to close the bestiary and it's not working. I'm pressing the B button. Oh, darn it. I think my game froze. Yep, believe my game froze. Dang it. I hate when stuff like this happens. I guess maybe I should just exit it out. I was hoping maybe I could just cheese it up and get it to work, but doesn't look like it. Dang. Yep. Force close it I must. One more attempt. Dang it. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete force close this baby. Nope. Dang. Good old task manager. Any chance of you fixing yourself, Witcher? Come on, please. Darn you, Witcher. Darn you. Yeah, really? That's depressing. Hopefully I didn't lose any progress. Not that I've really done anything, but still yet, I hate to have to redo things. So I can make sure my stream picked this back up. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright.
Gaspard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
That's actually pretty cool. It jumps in like little... Oh, it's beautiful. Ninjas being into the bestiary. Yes, I didn't lose anything. Beautiful.
Greetings. Greetings.
I'm gonna set anything else important. Silver and iron. Steel or whatever it was. Oh wow. Apparently it killed this random woman too. He didn't even say anything about her. I guess there's just a caravan of people is what it was. And the last one is kind of depressing as I just walk all over their bodies. Alright. Nothing else to do but hop on. While on a road, hold A without steering automatically follow its path. Oh, that's handy. It's really handy actually.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, but also won't look commonly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with a paper on your map. Examine them, learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Cool.
Whoa!
So now there's something I need to do while I'm thinking about it. Since I'm getting a little bit of issues in cutscenes and stuff, I'm gonna try to turn down some of my settings. Actually, maybe just put it on full screen will make the difference. Full screen usually gives you a slight performance increase. This kid just forced standing in the way of the road.
The girl told me about Swiftboy. Lad went missing one day, so folk nagged a witch that was hunting the
Oh, so it worked. Except it was some drowned one, that's all. Witcher, hang on.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Options marked with the money will open the shop panel.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press A to make a purchase. Press B to close the shop. Blah, blah, blah. Play Snick. It's like a card game. Wint. Use alchemy. Why would you ever get an apple when you can just get a baked apple? Lasts longer. The same price, surprisingly. Water's expensive, dang. Let's see, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 25. Generous vitality. Yeah, all this is vitality. 10 seconds. Some of these things are really expensive. See, I have 300 coins, okay. So these only cost 5, I guess. Or something. Okay, so she has 4 in her inventory. I'm a little confused on how that works. Or is that how much health it restores, maybe? I don't know. That's his weight, I'm sure. Trying to see what the best bang for my buck is. Probably the baked apple. Cost 5 and lasts for 10 seconds. Baked potato also is the same. I'll just buy like 5 baked potatoes. Considering that I can't just meditate to get health, it actually might be needed. For the heck out, I'll go ahead and buy a couple apples.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Just curious if he says the same thing.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked with X will end the conversation. That's cool. I like how it gives you those little prompts so you know. That's really cool.
Thanks. For everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel,
So
you're
how do
dumber
I
than a
equip
headless
things?
cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony.
Recently discovered places. That's cool. Like, there's just so many little tiny things that are just so nice. So that's the notice board. Shopkeeper. So we rode around this way, came through 4, and now we're here. Pretty large map. Sure it goes on more than that. It's cool. So that's how I rest. Here's crafting, huh? So I already know how to craft everything? Interesting. Here are your currently equipped items. Here are the other items currently in your possession. Show the items of that type. Most important character stats. You can use this potion during gameplay. I'm not sure what potion it's talking about. Press up to activate the potion in the first slot, or down to activate the potion in the second slot. Okay. Yeah, he's actually recovering my health, so I don't feel like death. Time to ask questions.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with that symbol will use the axis sign. The sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character building. Okay, let's do it.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Be gone! We'll not talk to you.
I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Take the hooch. It's wizardry.
Locked door. Let's see if I can maybe turn down just a small graphical setting somewhere. Shadows or something. Grass. Maybe that'll make a difference. Make the gameplay just a little better.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own fate. What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
So do I tell this guy to go back to the books, or do I tell him to write about the war?
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Options. Cards will begin a game of Gwent. Let's learn it.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield with the card can be played. Close, range, or siege. So he's siege. And special abilities. Of course, special abilities. Special abilities called Morale Boost, which gains +1 strength to all units in the same row. Okay. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So Frost reduces close, Rain reduces siege, Moon reduces range. Okay. At the start of each game, you accept the 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that part for now and go straight to play. Okay. This is your side. Opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield, or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Press A to select a card from hand, press A again to place it on the battlefield. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Okay. Play this guy. The number on the left shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength of that row. Both values updated when the card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. Ah, okay. During your turn, you can pass by holding down Y. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards in the round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you're confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. Okay. Round ends with both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of the units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded and both total strength reset to 0. He displayed a 2 power. This one. Well, actually, let's do one of these first. I got 2. Match me slightly ahead. Go ahead and play out another 4, see what happens. Master of the 4. Okay. Let's move it up a notch. With a 5. He plays a 3. So that puts me ahead. Well, let's just keep this going. Let's go all out. So he only played 3, which definitely puts me ahead. He has 5 cards in hand though, so he can definitely still beat me if I stop now. Let's just take a range. Really jack up. So he plays a 2. Still keeps me ahead. So I need to pass or play another card. Pretty far ahead, but I'm not super confident. So let's do this. He's got 3 cards in hand. I'll use this card. I think I got this. He only has 2 cards in hand, so pass. What did that do? What did that do? I don't know what's going on. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem, so he still lost. Okay. The game is over once the player has lost both life gems. I won the round. Cool. draws an additional card. I don't know what just happened. Strength of all siege combat cards to 1. Removes all weather cards. Ah, okay. Let's go. He only has 1 card. What can he do? Nothing. So I win. Heck, how would I play it? Let's go. There's no shame in passing and letting your opponent win a round. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Each deck also features some heroes. Heroes are high value cards immune to the effects of special cards. Cover cards can turn the tide of battle. Purchase more cards or complete quests. That's actually a pretty fun little card game. I like that. Simple, but fun.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
You got a new Gwent card. Open the game menu and then go to your Gwent deck panel. I don't even see a Gwent. Oh, Gwent deck, okay. Welcome to the Gwent deck builder. Gwent players use their own customized decks. Use this panel to manage your decks. You can build 1 deck for each of the 4 factions: Nilfgaard, Northern Realms, Monsters, and Soytail. Use LP and Robbie to switch between factions. Each faction features a number of unique cards that encourage a different style of play. Each faction also has a faction perk. Nilfgaard wins any round that ends at a draw. Northern Realms gets an extra card after every victorious round. Decides who takes the first turn. And keeps a random unit card on the battlefield after each round. Huh. Interesting. Each deck has 1 leader. Press X to see the leaders available for the currently viewed faction. Leader cards. Press A to choose the highlighted leader card. Each leader has a unique ability. Use it to turn the tide of battle. Are locked. They will be available for you to use once you acquire them. All the cards you own, which can be used with this faction, are shown here. Cards currently in the deck are here. Deck has to be 22 units and 10 special. You can include more than 22 units, but reduces that. Yeah, drawing your most powerful. That makes sense. Your deck is currently 2 unit cards short, as indicated by the red number. Remove 2 unit cards from your collection, left side to your on the right side. You can now exit the deck builder by pressing B. When in the deck builder for a match, press Y to begin playing, or B to quit for the match. Interesting. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. just curious. Let's see what cards she had for sale now.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Clear any weather effects. I like that card. You know what? I'll spend all my money on that. I'll just buy a couple more baked apples just for the heck of it.
Farewell.
What the? How did I get behind the counter randomly? Can't climb that ladder. Cat. Cat. I want to pet it.
Looking for
Yeah,
a
looks
woman.
suspicious.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Come help him.
I got Nilfgaardian lemon.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to Rodim, at your service.
Gone to Rodim.
Vagrant. Got a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
I'm gonna play another round of this.
Let's play this game of yours.
Poor effing infantry. Clear any weather effects or get an impenetrable fog. What is impenetrable fog? Set the strength of all ranged combat for both players to 1. Oh my gosh. 4. Clear unity. I'll do the clear unity. I like that better. I should take that one of this. Let's start the game. under 4 cards. Gotta save something for the next round. Pass. But yeah, for this card game, it's not very good, just saying. I still won. It's just kind of not even fun. I guess play these two and be done. Win. So I win.
An interesting round. If you desire a rematch, let me know.
I guess this guy's more just practice than anything else anyway, though.
I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Hunt the hooch.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varoon?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
So I guess I'm on my own now.
Done drinking?
Yep.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
Don't let up! Son of a goat!
Come on, come closer.
That's one way to do it. Game state will be automatic save when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. Of course, well, predators, but if there's base bandits and countless dangers. Good point.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
Figured he'd have something to say about me getting into a bar fight. Guess that doesn't really matter. Hello, cat.
Your grand told me about a small nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking off. When he started to skin, he was burning, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
What happened to your mum?
Mum don't let us talk to strangers.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
of item durability restored. I think I'll buy a weapon repair kit just to have one.
Take care.
I knows what I knows. Elsie bears her wrong.
God's preserve you.
Fast travel. Select the destination marked with a sign on the map and press A to travel there. Oh, okay. That's handy.
Will you ready me? My brothers will never believe it.
Ours is a decent village. I don't like you, White One.
Looking for trouble?
Gran told me about Smithbourne.
Escalade said at the gate. Avon.
Hey there.
It's Durban
Go,
now.
go.
D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Doigan.
I know.
It's raining and pouring and Bronier's snoring.
Notice Gerald is on from experience keeping close on his surroundings as travelers, for he never knows when to run to someone or something of interest. Merchant peddling railways are nested pesky monsters. So you should mark on your map with the following icons. Yeah, most of the stuff makes generic sense.
Slower. Come on, Roach.
You say? Don't do that.
Death to the invaders. Hark, fair folk of the north, if you're yearning for freedom, prepare to take arms to defend the motherland, take the woods. We grow stronger by the day when shooting, serve the guardian environment to Marion. Nation will not bear its struggle by the fight. Earth its blue and golden lilies, so soon die the entry of this slave. Brother missing. Fight the black ones. If he failed, I know it's like he did. I give him up to the ground close. she's probably right. So find the Bastion. Enemy one looking for a race, head along the road to White Orchard, just in a bridge. Contract, Devil by the Well. Now there's a war on every man's got trouble enough for son, but perhaps just one of you could have a father and me. Well, we'll get a fat purse full of gold. Points of interest. There's much of interest to be found in the world, dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse a notice board, question mark markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places.
Listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with children.
Every important location you discover will be marked on your world map. To jump to your current objective, press L. Scroll the map, press L. Your current objective is marked with that. Available quest marked with exclamation. Lots of places undiscovered.
But Chetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a little fool who will get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it.
What the fuck am I to do? Hey! What?
Scott does not look happy.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Good luck. Use your Witcher sense to look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist. Points of interest. Hidden treasure, dungeon, monster, person in distress, spoils of war, smugglers, guarded treasure, abandoned site, bandit camp, monster den. Those things will come from experience. Back on the minimap will come grayed out. The item has been enhanced. Yep. That's handy. Use special grindstones to temporarily enhance your weapons. Bonus damage.
Don't you look at me.
mind me, just picking flowers. Alright, let's look around here. But I'd rather not stealth. This guy's already having enough trouble. Help. Oh, now it's randomly here.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. Boot prints. A man's. Large.
What do you want? Freak.
Thanks. Could just cut him down, but yeah, better not be violent with people.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Ah!
Didn't mean to randomly start running, but...
Yes?
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Tracks lead back to the village.
Lad went missing one day, so folk had a witch that
Whoa!
was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so well
Bleeding,
they knocked
but
his
not
head off.
badly.
So it was
Surface wound.
It was some drowner that had supped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Ain't like they could have sewed his head back on. Word is, they laid his corpse to rest.
What do you want?
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. It's gotta be him.
Nap. Well, since your stuff is, you like to destroy other people's stuff. Let's see what you got here. Help myself to that stuff. Now, Mr. Knapp, you've got some
Nasty
explaining.
wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I ain't not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Yeah, I can't let this guy get away with that.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Calm down. Now follow me.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me? It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A.
Freak. Come on, Nap.
I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Durban.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the Gold Sun guide you far away
Kings
from
do
my
the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Come on now, Mr. I know you're drunk, but you can move faster than that. We got more bulletins up. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captor Peter Salguinaleave speak on the subject of laws soon to be introduced in these lands. By writ of our most gracious sovereign, Emir Var Emrys. Should partake of this opportunity to learn what rights they will enjoy and duties they will have under the new order. Everyone does see fit, you know, part of the great empire of Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian law now protects you. Before forces have brought you the torch of enlightenment. Grab hold of it, and your dark age shall soon give way to bright new. Wanted deserter. Soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. Recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service with the name of Odrin. He claimed to be a Cadwini, but said King Henselt's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of that institution for a mere 2 days, and managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Anyone with information about this deserter's present location is reported to the garrison at once. Wiry, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system, and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Voice which has all the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Sounds like this guy right here. Recruits to be provided with room, board, and regular pay. It's the honor of serving Emir von Emrys. Trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategists. Oh my gosh.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Well, I didn't mean for the guy to get hung, but...
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
And there we go. £20.
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?
Show me what you got.
Oh, he's got a lot of stuff. Creating items. On the left side of the screen is the list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Select scope and down, and press A to select a category or diagram. Right side is the detailed description. Center shows the components needed to create it. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their service. If you have enough coin, press A to craft the item. You need to find a craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc. for the type of item you wish to craft, and enough skill to craft the item of its quality. To dismantle an item, go to the craftsman, use the dismantle panel. This panel lets you dismantle unwanted items and recover some of the components are made of. Your items are shown here. This shows which components will be recovered after dismantling. This shows how much it would cost to dismantle this item. Press A. Upgrades will be recovered. Sedarian Gambison, Skeleton Gambison, trousers. Lots of random stuff. Pretty expensive anyway, I can't buy it. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Let's go ahead and repair this too. So much junk. I actually like to make this. I need 2 wires, leather, and leather scraps. So cured leather, leather scraps, and wire. String. Alright, 1 piece of wire. Yep. I don't have any more gold. Diagram for hunter's boots.
I'd like you to forge something for me. So long.
So I'm gonna have to get more money. Take diagrams to craft some of the proper skills to have them craft an item for you. Cool, cool.
I cried, Hellraiser.
While I'm here, I might as well just enhance my item.
Stay away from me and my family.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
It's raining, it's pouring, and Bromir's snoring. You must have had me wet tonight, and wet himself this morning.
This is a nice little village. Everybody merrily on their way.
Echelane dead at the game. Ed Avon the album.
Alright. Let's look at the map here. I guess I'll just work my way towards my goal and stop these things along the way. So, I think this is actually a really good point to stop the stream for right now. I don't know if I'm going to stream everything I do in this game or not, because I mean that would be a lot of videos, but I might. But I'll probably play this in a little bit. So, thanks for watching on Twitch. Give me a follow whenever you see this on YouTube and stuff. Like and subscribe and all that. Thank you guys. Catch you guys soon.